over chapter 29, Church and State. Now, the purpose of this really is to go over how basically church and state and how it's been interpreted, well, misinterpreted intentionally by Leah Remini and her cohorts that are part of her cult called the anti-Scientology cult. So let me just go ahead and just kind of touch on some points. So when someone is legitimately against what occurred in a corporation, they handle it officially with that corporation. The hot coffee complaint of McDonald's was a true testament to this statement. Leah Remini knows that Scientology wasn't to blame for anything that she did. Leah knows that creating the illusion that it is will only bring in more money and attention. This is the purpose. We're dealing with a woman that cannot find an honest job. We're dealing with a woman that factually cannot handle upsets without blasting it in public. Leah did not like being expelled from the Church of Scientology. Leah disliked that the Church of Scientology and Scientologists didn't actually care when she departed the religion. They didn't care. Leah built herself up to be a warrior. Leah built herself up to be this quote-unquote powerful figure that was once a Scientologist, but she wasn't. This is untrue. This is strictly a public relations statement. Legally, Leah Remini knows that what she's doing falls under freedom of speech in an unethical society. This is a human right of everyone and is part of the United States Constitution. Scientology and Scientologists cannot sue Leah Remini for libel, defamation, and for trademark violations. This hasn't been thought by Scientology, though. But I have thought of doing it. Leah is dishonest, unethical, and despicable. Leah has inspired quote-unquote lawsuits against the Church of Scientology. These lawsuits are only regurgitation of the last 40 years of rumors, invented stories, defamation attempts, and tries at extortion. Take the recent lawsuit Leah has used for a publicity stunt. This lawsuit is just another attempt at extortion. These are the same individuals behind it. Mike Rinder profits from these lawsuits regardless of how they turn out. He was seen raking in thousands from previous lawsuits regardless of if they were lost. He still profited from the quote-unquote counseling the witness, choosing the attorneys, and providing the juice, quote-unquote, for the lawsuit. There's a lot more information in here, but really the point of this chapter, the reason why I wrote it, and the reason why I uttered it, was because what should be handled in a church, a disagreement, whatever, it should be handled church-wise. It shouldn't be brought to a state level at all, actually, unless for some reason the person that the church, the person that's coming to the church isn't telling the truth, right? The church should be taking that person to court and get it sorted there, not the other way around. Right? But also what you should understand is that when an individual walks into a church, an organization, a company, or whatever, that individual should be able to take the responsibility of their side. Okay? Like, it doesn't just take one person to tango. Okay? It takes two people to tango. That's the saying, right? But also, it takes three people to have an upset, because there's always a third party. You can learn more about that at Scientology.org. There's even a video on that at Scientology.tv. But there's always a third person. If you guys found that third person that's telling you all of this and making an upset about whatever situation or whatever claim you're putting out there, allegation or whatever, whoever told you or uttered or put that in your mind, or made you think that way or whatever, whoever did that, that person should not be connected to you at all. You should really honestly look at your own life and disconnect from that person, because it's not doing you any good to be related to that person. Or maybe you just handled it as a friend. Maybe you did, right? So you have to understand that this is just how it rolls, right? And you have to understand that this is just how they operate, and this is how everybody ends up, you know, messing with the courts or whatever, because the apostates really don't want to handle it. Because if they did, they'd just contact the church. So there it is. They just wanted some PR statement, and they rolled with it. There it is, right? Alrighty, so there it is. Read the chapter, find out the whole entire viewpoint of it. Get the book at exposingcrimes.com. It's Escaping Leah. Thanks so much, guys. Appreciate it.